Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am going to be giving you guys full access to my entire special effects makeup collection. I'm going to be showing you the bits, the pieces, everything that allows me to create these amazing looks for Halloween. You guys know me, I am a lover of Halloween. I love to dress up, I love to play fantasy characters. So it brings me a lot of pleasure and a lot of joy to share this with you all and kind of give you guys a little bit of insight in how I put together looks, how I source for things. And the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys are my paints. At any given time, there is always a can of spray paint in my collection. I have this gray one and I have this black one, and this black one is actually fabric paint. I'm hoping that it works well with this project I am working on for this Halloween. Buying it was kind of a gamble because I've never used fabric spray paint. So let's hope it works for what I want to do with it. Diala from the future is here to tell you that it worked. This is my original face paint palette. I've had this palette for quite some time. You can actually see like some of them are actually empty because I have been using this palette for a very long time. Apart from that palette, which has a couple of colors, I also have the three main colors I see that I use a lot. These three colors are very essential. Got some bottles of acrylic paint here. So these are acrylic paint. These are craft paint. Bought these paints, these acrylic paints at an art store in Lekki. I think they're called Art Mania. And I got these craft paints and these spray paints from Ebano supermarket. Ebano has such an amazing collection of art supplies, craft supplies, like so much stuff that I get for Halloween is actually from Ebano supermarket. They have such an amazing selection of stuff. Face paint stuff, I've gotten it from all over. I remember getting this red one from an art store on the mainland. I can't remember the art stores I got the white one and the black one from, but I definitely got this red one from the art store on the mainland. I'm gonna put everything in the description below. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys the tools in my collection that help me to put together my looks. I got myself a glue gun. It's pretty important for putting together mostly everything that I work on. This glue gun has come through for me so many looks, so many times. A fave of mine, especially when it comes to putting together like accessories for cosplay or putting together like just props. I also got the glue sticks as well. I have a lot of them. It's always good to have more than you need because you never know when you're gonna need a bunch of glue sticks for the project that you're working on. So I have some wire cutters and I have a box cutter. They're both used to cut different materials. The wire cutters, of course, wire, but also I use it to help put together jewelry and like fix things that are a little more complicated. And this is for helping me to cut stuff. Use it to cut cardboard, use it to cut paper, use it to cut materials, mostly easy materials. I also have some sandpaper. I use this for props when I want to sand them down so they're not sharp. I think every cosplayer, everyone that does SFX, Halloween enthusiast needs a sewing kit. I think it's like a no-brainer to have a full stock sewing kit. You guys have no idea how the sewing kit has come through for me so many times, especially when I'm making cosplays or when I'm reinforcing cosplays, because sometimes I buy cosplays on AliExpress and all these Chinese websites. They're not exactly big girl friendly. Some stuff is a little tight, some stuff has the buttons popping off, so I always have to go back in and re-sew some of the buttons, adjust some of the zippers, and this kit has been a lifesaver. Related to sewing, but this is so important, is double-sided tape. This is double-sided tape that I use for mostly stockings when I'm wearing like cosplay stockings and I want to make sure they stay up. I use this. I also use this if I'm wearing a bra and I want to make sure the bra stays in the right place. Here I have some PVC electrical tape. Electrical tape is great if you're trying to like really bind some wires together. Depending on whatever you're making, cosplay, Halloween prop and stuff like that, electrical wire is great for like tightening and holding things. I feel like regular sellotape is not tight enough, it's not adhesive enough, but electrical tape is perfect. Next up, I'm going to be showing you the materials I use that are incorporated into the looks that I make. Yeah, I use newspaper, especially when I'm doing paper mache looks. It goes hand in hand with Elmer's school glue. With newspaper and Elmer's school glue, you can make so many cool Halloween concepts and Halloween ideas come to life. I used newspaper to make my very first Halloween look, which was the Ashwebi Bella zombie with the covered mouth and everything. And I've utilized the process of using like newspaper and glue for paper mache several times. It's such a great and easy way to make so many things. Here I got some wire. I actually need to go and get more. I used this wire to make my wings last year, and I need more so I can make my wings again this year. Here is some Primo Sculpty clay, which I used to make devil horns many years ago. This is modeling wax. This is great if you're trying to do like skin stuff. So you can take a little bit of this, add it to your face, dry it down, and you can make your nose a bit bigger. You can add pimples, you can add scars. This is actually really good for scars. I'm pretty sure when you see me holding these triangular sponges, you're like, oh, you use that to apply makeup. No, I can use this to make devil horns. I love it so much. I always have sponges like this. These ones are pretty cheap, can be used and discarded anyhow, so perfect. Last but not the least, and this is a big item, is heavy duty spray adhesive. I've never needed to use spray adhesive before, but for this project that I'm working on, it is very necessary. So I have some spare ribbon right here. I don't really use it that much. I actually got it because I needed to use it for my sword when I cosplayed Nell. The Elmer school glue, the adhesive spray, and the triangle sponges can be gotten from Ebano. This wire can be gotten from ShopRite. You can actually get the wire at Ebano supermarket. I don't remember where I got this Sculpty clay from. It's really old. I think it's one of the oldest things in my collection, but I'll do some research and I'll put it in the description below. You can get newspaper from anywhere. I mean, just buy the newspaper of the day. Here you got some newspaper. I got this modeling wax from Lola Maja's SFX store, which I'm so sad has closed down. If you do not know, Lola Maja, a makeup artist and an SFX artist, used to own an SFX store with so many great materials. I got this and so many other things from her store, and I'm so sad that her store isn't around anymore because she just made getting all that stuff so much easier. Next up, I'm gonna be showing you some brushes and tools that I use to put together my looks. I have a collection of brushes that I use for all my SFX stuff. You know, it's not every brush in your collection that you use, so I have found that those brushes enter my SFX collection and they do a great job at helping me out. I have these paint brushes as well, which help with painting, and then I have these sculpt tools that I use to sculpt things, especially when I'm applying clay or other like materials to my face. I'll just, you know, use it this way, and it helps whenever I'm like doing that kind of thing. Palette like this, a well like this, is pretty important for me so I can keep colors separate, and it helps me to have access to the colors I need, especially when I'm doing face painting. So one of my side hustles for Halloween is I do face painting at events, at parties. So it's always great to have a well like this so that you can put all your paints and you can organize all your glitters and stuff. And something similar to this is just a simple green bowl. I actually use this mostly for when I'm making newspaper and glue mixtures. So I'll put the glue, the water, everything in here, stick the newspaper in here, wet it, apply it to either my face or whatever project or everything like or prop that I'm working on. I got this at Arts Mania in Lekki Phase 1. I got these sculpting tools from an art store on the mainland. I can't remember their name, but I'm gonna put them in the description box below if I find their name, if I remember it. Paint brushes as well came from that store, and makeup brushes come from my personal collection. This category are makeup products that I use in my SFX looks. This isn't really makeup. This is purple glue stick that I'm going to use to hide my brows. It needed to be purple. According to everyone on the internet, the glue stick needs to be purple, and they didn't have the Yoo-Hoo purple glue, so I just got this one. White powder is pretty important to my SFX collection because I need all the paints, all the wet stuff, I need it to set down. Sometimes for some of my looks I paint my entire body a color, so I need to put that powder down or else that paint will actually transfer. I got some blood. This is coagulated blood gel, and this is stage blood. This stage blood is a bit more liquidy, while this one is more coagulated, so you can use this to like form clumps. This is the Ben Nye Burns and Blisters wheel. It is made out of some great colors that you use to create the effect of burns and blisters on your face or on your body. Face injuries or body injuries, so that they have that look and color. Because the thing about the human body is that when you have an injury, it's not just red red. Your skin from the injury goes through different colors. Sometimes it's blue black, sometimes it's really bright red, sometimes it's really dark red. So this bruises and burns wheels helps me to create a multi-layered look that really helps to bring that look and that effect to life. And then I have this bad boy right here. This is a Coastal Scents 120 color palette. The color payoff is not that great, but it is great for SFX stuff because it's very light. I have to use a lot of it though, which is annoying, but it's very light, so it's very easy to use and very easy to work with. It's just that I have to use like 50 layers of it. So we have these two colors right here, great for SFX, great for Halloween stuff because I now have all these colors and I don't have to go into my more expensive palettes. The blood makeup is actually from Lindy SFX, a Nigerian SFX store and makeup artist, and she actually makes her stuff. That's actually crazy. The burns and bruises wheel came from Lola Maja's former store. Powder, you can get it anywhere. This sort of palette as well, you can get it anywhere as well. And the purple glue stick I got from Ebano. I have one more thing to share you guys, and it's so funny. Meet my friend. I have a mannequin head because I use her to practice SFX stuff. I also use her to practice face paint stuff. If I get called to do some face painting at an event, I want to be sure and I want to know that I know exactly what I'm doing. I use my best friend here. Her name is Belinda. But there's like a lot of old markings, a lot of old stuff. She has helped me perfect my craft. She has helped me put everything I need together. I love Belinda, she's my bestie. And that is everything in my SFX collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing the things that I used to put together these amazing, crazy, creative looks. If you're looking forward to this Halloween season, please leave a comment below. Thank you all so much once again for watching my video. Sculpt your way to the subscribe button so that you can join my family here on YouTube. Use spray paint over the notification bell so that you always get notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Paint your way to the like button so that you can tell YouTube that this video is awesome and you should recommend it to other people as well. Do not forget to be awesome, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!